Break went a long way out, and then Dumoulin now has been brought back and shelled out. I wouldn't be surprised if that is Giraud on the far side of the road as well. And here, it's actually Gilbert who's got a puncture, so race radio tells us. So that's what he was doing there. We can see little Fillier, I think it is, on the right hand side of the screen. Moving up at the moment, Julian Dean in the national champions jersey of New Zealand, black and white, moving up towards the front. Milram are up here, as are Colombia, with 3.7 kilometers to go. Lots of work going in for Francesco Cicci from the Liquigas squad. Liquigas in lime green and dark blue. They really are flat out now with the tailwind behind them, going around this traffic island. This is the one big roundabout they've got to negotiate, and it's a straight run in again, and hopefully they'll get a good hole shot out of that. And the guys on the left-hand side of the road have just missed out a little bit. Still got some time to get back in, though. Milram doing a lot of work on the front. Christian Knaes pushing on. Robert Hunter lying in second place at the moment in this little train, with 3 kilometers to go. And now it's easing up a weeny bit at the front as other riders join up. Knaes looking behind him to see where Zabel is, and that plays into the hands of people like Hunter, who's there second in the Barlow World Kit. They will be desperate to get something today. Frère lying fourth at the moment. Now the Quick Steps have managed to get their forces back together. Colombia on the left-hand side of your screen, coming towards the front there. Robbie Hunter interspersing himself between them and one man from Milram. It's a little bit of jostling going on at the moment, Sean. They're all trying to work out who's going to take up the initiative here, but at the moment it's Colombia with Bernard Eisel pushing on.
Yes, certainly nobody taking it up at full speed, because we can see the group very much grouped up together. But you know, the problem is if you take it up at this point with over 2 kilometers out, it's difficult to keep it going, and that's what the Colombia team are a little bit afraid of. Just knock it off for a moment and just keep everybody at the front, but you know, you have to be careful as well not to get crowded out and a lot of riders come over the top.
Julian Dean looking in a good position, as is Robert Hunter at the moment. Thor Hushovd is sitting behind Robbie Hunter with 1.7 kilometers still to go here. Now, where is Cav? Is he being brought up? There he is on the left-hand side of your screen. Kaspar is on the right-hand side for Agri Toubel. And now Milram taking up the charge. Dean has got onto the wheel. And what's happened to the Colombia train? That's boxed out or pushed back Cav for a little bit. He's sitting about 12 back at the moment in the first group that's got 2 spread across the road. The Quick Steps not around at the moment. It's Milram there trying to push this on for Eric Zabel, who's lying in third spot as they come under the 1 kilometer to go banner. Dean in a good position. Hushovd in a good position. Ferreira, where is he? Round go the boys, including Ferreira. Hushovd is in a great position. Robbie Hunter just about managed to hang on to the coattails. We want to get that headshot and see what's going on. Here comes the sprint. They're leading it out from a long way out. Where is Zabel? He's not there to be seen at the moment. Ferreira just sitting behind Hushovd, and Zabel behind Hushovd as well. Here they come. And on the left-hand side, it's the Quick Step boys who are really trying to motor out the pace with Stigmans. They've got a clear run at the moment. Hushovd's coming across, but Stigmans in third spot here. Is he going to be delivered in full speed? I think it's a little bit too far out at the moment. They're still trying to lead out. Stigmans with Hushovd nearby. He's still got Adam Hansen ready to lead things out. And Cavendish is lying in third spot here. And McEwen in fifth. Here comes Cavendish. Sebastian Chavanel gets under his wheel. Stigmans kicks for home as much as he can. Oh, Cavendish. Oh, that's a wonderful victory by Cavendish. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. That is an incredible piece of sprinting, and I think it was in fact Sebastian Chavanel who got second place. Let's have a look at it in the slow-mo, instant slow-mos here on Eurosport. Stigmans on the left-hand side of the road, Hushovd in the middle, Cav hits the front. It looks almost like Di Gregorio in there, but I think it is Chavanel. Sebastian Chavanel gets second from Gert Stigmans, and Cav takes another victory. Triple winner here in the Tour de France. He is the fastest man in the world, Sean.
Yes, definitely. As we see him here, when he goes for a sprint, he just starts to move move away from everybody. And Stigmans gets a very good run at this time, and as we know, Stigman's really powerful, but Cav just that real speed, nobody able to match him, as we see Chavanel in a very good position to wheel, but a long ways off, almost a bike length.
Good piece of sprinting by the Frenchman though, and Stigman's third, Zabel coming through for fourth ahead of Ferreira. Mr. Consistency there again. Cav a bike length ahead of Chavanel. Then Stigmans, then Zabel, and then Oscar Ferreira. Once again, no luck for Robbie McEwen. Well, it did come down to the expected sprint finish here in Narbonne today. Mark Cavendish taking the victory ahead of Sebastian Chavanel, Gerd Stigmans, Zabel, Ferreira, Chichi. Roujoft slipping backwards quite a bit actually. Leonardo Duque, Julian Dean and Heinrich Hausler coming through into the top 10. Dean had a good position going into the last 600 or 700 meters, but couldn't capitalize on it. So, Britain's Mark Cavendish, the man from the Isle of Man. And much amusement amongst our colleagues from abroad, who are saying, is there any truth in the rumour that there are no speed limits out of town in the Isle of Man? Yes, indeed, and they found much amusement on that. Oh, that's what it must be, that's what it must be. Here is Gerard and Dumoulin. I had a good old day in the saddle today, but ultimately it was wheeled in for the expected sprint. Where now for Cavendish? Is it a case of just another year of developing himself as the best sprinter in the world, Sean? I mean, in a couple of years' time, we'll be in flat territory in the World Championships. Is it possible that this man, if he continues his progress, could win a World Championship? Yes, well, certainly. You know, we see sprinting ability. If we get a World Championships with the circuit right for Cavendish, he's in with a great chance of winning a World Championships. He's proved that he's the fastest in the world in this tour. He's proved that a number of times now. And where does he go from here to win? Stages, of course, in the big tours. That will be his objective. And will the classics be something from a target from a number of years, because he's that style of rider. I think he could develop into a classics rider. The question is, can he do that distance of over 200 kilometers or 250 kilometers? But certainly as sprinting goes, he's proved it, and it's just a matter of how many stages in the big tours he can win. Very interesting.